Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Now Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Tonight, special treat. We got a few things to talk about. Gonna be playing Animal Crossing for the first time. I have zero. I have almost no idea what this is about. Farming sim. There's something about. I have it installed, updated. Something about some kind of dog with like an updo and raccoons. But the raccoons are brown, and usually raccoons are more of a gray, or at least in my experience. What's that furry bait in your intro? That is the built-in anime filter or anime intro set stuff, and I have some Asian-y lo-fi in there. Before we get started, I do have something to show you. I ordered some fancy sunglasses, and here's the box. So is that magnetic? Maybe not. It has a coin. There's a thing about that. It's called the Oakley Juliet. They're made out of a special alloy they call X metal. That's like titanium. And so it goes in here. I got these today, late this afternoon, and I have not tried them on yet. So this is a first here. And I'm thinking, I just kind of went down this rabbit hole. I've been wearing Maui Jims for over 22 years. And I went down this rabbit hole on Oakley. And I've never had Oakley shades. But these have a certain steampunk look about them that I thought maybe tied in with the branding whereabouts that I'm kind of doing here. And let me open these up and give this a shot. Oh, wow. Those fit really clamps down on you there in the head. How does that look? Lots of coverage. I can still play. I can still game. I think I put on my Maui Jims the other day, and it was hard to see stuff. It's a little hard, polarized, a little hard to see the buttons here for things. But, I can read the chat. I can play the games well enough. I think I'll put these on. They really go around your head. Maybe my head's not even big enough, really. I don't know. So, these are special polished ones. They have what they call hammer stems, where they have a jut to them. And yeah, it's not easy finding a close to mint pair with the original lenses and stuff. And this is only made possible through the support of people like Anna and Dawn, and of course Mr. 10 Years, the big giver of the channel here. I may not put these on during the stream, we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. So that was my first time putting those on. I can write that off as a costume tax expense, right? Like that's a business expense for costuming, right? Let's go. We've got oh shoot, dropped my hand knitted koozie thing. We're going to drink a Red Bull sugar-free. No, okay. Cyclops actually wore a slightly different version. It looks kind of like so the first version's the Romeo. Remember Mission Impossible 2? These all came out in like 99, okay? So Mission Impossible 2, Tom Cruise had this pair that was kind of like a stone color with red lenses. Dun, dun, dun. And he like throws it, or like the message was in the eyewear and he threw it because it's self-destruct. That was called the Romeo. Then they also had a Juliet, which has like an almost steampunk vibe of it. I haven't even looked at myself in the mirror with them yet. But it is light, grips around the head, a little tight maybe. I don't know if there's much I can really do about that, but yeah, they might explode on your face. I wasn't quite here on time tonight. I had to hit up some Pepto-Bismol, but As far as this game goes, I don't know what to anticipate. I guess Anna may have to guide me through this. We do have Reese's Pieces. I've got about one more shot of Reese's Pieces left. Shoot into Jay Green's chest. Jean Grey's chest, yeah. Optic Blast. Bzz. Actually, that happens on The Boys. That pretty much happens on The Boys with the laser eyes from Homelander. Switch to Edtion. Let's go. We've got about 2 hours we can do. And then I have to get to watching the Thunder put belts to asses on LeBron James. Gotta. I'm surprised how easy it was to still see the screen and everything. Now, if I'm playing a game with more black in it, like Pragmata, that might be an issue, but I'll have to give it a shot. The voice acting gods did not shine upon this game, did they? Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Is there a reason why this is called Welcome to Animal Crossing? Is this not the official one? Is this a variation of Animal Crossing? New Horizon? Because this is Welcome to, I think it says. If I were Cyclops, I'd prematurely shoot. I'll tell you, she looked better in GoldenEye. GoldenEye was the height of Famke Janssen's powers. By the time X-Men rolls around, something was off. I don't know. Okay. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There is so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. Does that look like the Nintendo font? Nook Inc. up there? And I'm Tommy. We have the same voice. We'll be flying you to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Oh, it seems like you're being detained by ICE. Well, gotta uninstall now. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? I was looking into flights out of Wichita. You can fly from Wichita to Las Vegas for like supposedly $57 on Allegiant Air. I have to wonder how safe and uncomfortable that ride must be to be that cheap. Is this your first time applying? Yeah. No, if you're moving, that's migrating an island, right? Understood. Now then, you'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Birthday. Why? Okay. Am I reading this right? Birthday. Like, what is this? Is that supposed to be cute, or is this like The Shining over here? This is kind of offsetting. They sound like Floop, Fooglies, and Spy Kids. I've never seen any of the Spy Kids. So the glasses were from IRL jog vlog stream in Las Vegas. Or for an IRL. Oh my God. Can you imagine a live stream of a jog vlog in like a busy street? And then I run onto the tarmac and get sucked up by the jet engine. That's the only way I can get views, isn't it? They're twins. One is just a little slower than the... Okay. All right. You can't change this. This can be seen. Let's go with Kaneda Wong, unless we have severe objections. And space, I have to look. They're making it's like I'm tickling them each time I type. All right, we're just gonna go with legendary. I don't have enough letters. Shoot me. Oh, come on. No, wait, B. Okay. See that backspace, how it has an X in it? What button do you think I'm pushing to do a backspace? Take a guess. Kaneda Wong can do some Wong, I guess. There's no room for it. Turn around, back on each other. It's a good idea. Break a promise to your mother. Okay. Legendary. Did I spell that wrong? Legendary. I think I got it. Nope, no personal whatever. Yeah, I'm hitting X to, because it has an X in the middle, you know? So I didn't end up finishing my Red Bull last night, and then I had it this morning. I was just like, man, I just had it sitting out, and I was like, this stuff, it just cold, hot, 5 days old. It's just so good. Can Nada Wong beat King Kong? Can beat Donkey Kong? Do you think hold on. Has Ada Wong ever had an interaction with Sherry? Does she have like an issue with her? Are they on bad terms? Because they like never quite meet, as best I can tell, right? 12:29. Let's get it. You don't have fingers. How are you typing? That's worse than Balrog punching the computer in the awful USA Street Fighter animated series. You guys know what I'm talking about, from the mid-90s? They used to put that on with a Mortal Kombat show. Not the worst animation, you know, not that 70s looking animation, but pretty not good either. It is so jank. Got to consider that for like a watch along. How many episodes do they have of USA Street Fighter? Man, the Mortal Kombat one went pretty hard, man, didn't it? Like, some guy got reincarnated, and the first thing he did was like punch someone in the balls. Like, it was like, you fool. Like, oh yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Legendary. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. You are. Please choose your style. Lord. Okay, we're gonna... Should I play this as a guy? Probably. The random face. It's not exactly a me, and it's not exactly a you. What can I do here? Not a lot of hairstyles. Am I wrong, or is there a lack of hairstyles in this? Yeah, this is not a lot of hair, is it? Am I seeing this wrong? Do I need to... Can you acquire more hair later? I guess we'll make it vaguely look like me. Very tourist. Hold on. I gotta be more of a jaded eye thing. Now that looks a little more me-like with some of these. I don't know. Jeez. We gotta give me some eyebrows. And I think that's about the only way to do it. Well, I do have really low eyebrows, but those don't look like it. Now this, I mean, that looks like eyebrows. No. Hold on. Well, let's... What is this? That's a nose? Jeez. You know what? Give me the brick. That's a little bit cattish, isn't it? I don't seem to have a lot of customization here. Let's go with the big mouth for the hell of it. What do we have here? That might be girly-like features. That's really all I can do. There's probably, you know, 15 million of these guys walking around my island already. You and Anna have to try real hard to sell me on Animal Crossing. You know, I was thinking, you guys are calling it AC, right? Isn't that Assassin's Creed? But I guess this came out first, right? Like there was an Animal Crossing before there was an Assassin's Creed. Great, you're all set. All set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to our records. And now, that is the second Reese's Pieces I've been to that was all shell. Let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. Exciting. Okay, I didn't see what you guys were talking about with sea bass. Why is my character tweaking? Is that a spoiler? AC Advent Children, that too. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is we have islands in both Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Legendary, where do you live now? Live now. Is this not scary as balls? I'm gonna say North America. North America. Cindy Lauper syndrome? Is that what you tried to spell there, Don Wanderer? Ah, excellent. That information really helped us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? So far. Yeah, okay, sure. Very good. We have a number of lovely inhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose the island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. Now this does run at 30 FPS, and that is bizarre because this is a paid upgrade, right? And you don't even get 60 FPS. Isn't that the case? Nukem, I think you missed the sunglass try-on. But I will wear them for the going off topic, and if the IRS comes down on me, I'll be like, no. I do wear them during the fancy streams things, whatever. Game looks fine. They do have a certain motion to them, but sometimes, I don't think I'd want to watch a movie at 60 FPS. It wouldn't look like a movie anymore. It'd look like camcorder in a way. Warfare. Everybody say hello to Warfare. This is my first time playing. I would like to see an FPS counter in games, so you could understand if something was dipping or not. But you don't really get that on the console. A few more recent games will allow you that sort of thing. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. New home. Any of this matter? You think now we got to get started? Does it matter which one I pick? I mean, we've got... I kind of like how this one has an island in the middle. Like, it actually has an island in the island. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with this one. Reconsider or okay? Look at that giant chunky text. Nintendo knows that people want to play games handheld, right? I mean, the one thing that Rogue Prince of Persia had going for it was the chunky text. The one thing. You made the prince purple and you didn't name him. I'm going to play that handheld and then review it. I did shoot a review today for a Jurassic Park movie with Scarlett Johansson. It is garbage. And, yes, BRB gotta take a WWA 2K26 in the toilet. Oh gosh. I didn't think the game was bad. I actually think it was kind of decent. I recorded some clips for it and stuff, and we'll get to that as a review. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. Ah, but before we depart, I have one final question for you. Do you want a soul? Like, what is the question? If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? What would it be? This is scarier than Resident Evil Requiem? Is it supposed to be? Surely it's not supposed to be, because this is kind of intimidating. Something to oh. Shoot. Okay, to kill time. My bad. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes, yes. It's not going to, like, give me a guitar or a book or something. Your attention, please. This is scrolling automatically, and you don't have time to read it. The chartered flight to the Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package is ready for boarding. What a coincidence. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. I do need to look up Po' Boy. I do need to look that up. What I can get on a Po' Boy, you know? Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Oh, together. And the plane crashed. I was going to watch a movie about a plane crash last night. I got tired. I might watch it tonight. I don't know. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Is Mario in the video? Does this have HDR support? Unfortunately, I have to turn that off. This is something kind of unsettling. We have one more question for you. If you could take anything, but if you could only take one thing to a deserted island, what would it be? What would it be? Is that not scary as balls? Like, so this is a hangout social online game, right? Is it a sitcom? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody talks to dogs. Dun dun dun. I never saw a plane. There's the plane. Is it not gonna say the title? Maybe we land, look around, and then it, like, you know. Well, we got the in the corner. Hold on, am I parachuting? The Xbox player in me says that that plane's not landing safely. Dodo Airlines. Hey there. Now I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now. If you'd like to move, use the left stick to follow us. Don't seem to jump. Oh, wow. The horizon, like, scrolls like that Genesis game with Joe Montana. That's gonna... I have not seen that. Is that a hill, or is that just the way walking works in this? Do I have a run? Okay, I do. It's an infinite hill. Kind of. I can't go in the water. Okay. I don't... Actually, maybe that's not a hill. We're on a... The globe is a very small cylinder. Okay. You said presentation, correct? You guys are all looking at me. Well, except for that one dude, but... Alright, who am I sawing in half first? What are we doing here? This, I believe this is the plaza, right? Okay, I hit A unprompted. Alright, this is everyone. Let's see. Oh, is Diva here? And how about Antonio? And there's Legendary, of course. Great, we're all here. Wow, that was so hard keeping track of 3 people. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yeah, you know what they say. Raccoon don't wrinkle. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island. So congratulations. And this is a package deal, hmm? As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. I think we're going to saw in half the aardvark. There was a saw in the corner. My first instinct was sacrifices have to be made. And then they named some purple thing Diva. I can't even see the face of that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a cat. I don't know. It has hair that lays very close to its head. Right? Yeah, Diva's gonna call a mech down from the heavens, right? You know, the first time I saw Diva get kicked out of a mech, I was like, okay, well, how come my guy didn't get, like, nothing came out of him? Like, I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm Reinhardt. How come I didn't come out of that armor? And they're like, well, that's not how it works. I like, huh? What? Like, I'd like to teach each of you I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get started with a simple tent, shall we? Okay, so I see. We're gonna be in a battle over who can consume the most of the island. Now, I may have to make alliance with like the aardvark, and then we will muscle out the cat girl, then stab the aardvark in the back and take over the island for myself. Right? That's what you gotta do, right? She might be a squirrel. Is it random what they are for everybody? Please collect your tent from Timmy and Tommy and then choose a spot to place it. Is it supposed to say press A? It's not. Here you go, Legendary. Your very own tent. A little small. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory. Then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. That will have a great impact on your life and can't be undone. You know, they actually have a fur texture to them. You can kind of see a little bit of a fuzzy felt look. Vaughn, I have another Switch 2 related question for you. How do I have it shipped over to me without my brother noticing? First, and this is super important, make sure there is no box checked or shipping in manufacturer's box. The Switch 2 box offers very little protection. That's why a stapler undid a bunch of switches. So you don't want that. You need to make sure that it is shipped in shipping box, packed, whatever. From there, say that you're ordering him some like silverware or something like that. Plates. Something that might be suitable size. And then you can hopefully be like, oh, hey, my plates arrived. And you have the plates at the same time, and you just kind of like push this off the side, kick it a little bit, and you're like, look, here's the plates. And then you take the, the box over to your room, You don't have to set it up on a TV, so you could hide the Switch 2 pretty effectively, I think. Possibly. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a place that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map too. A map too. Alright. Man, I've got some pockets. Is that shirt available with the pineapples? The like low bit texture pineapples? Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Okay, so we are... Oh, wow. Oh, it's very between the two, isn't it? This is kind of the view I expected. All right, well, I think these guys might be trying to muscle me out. Oh, is this your spot? Oh my lord. Oh. Wait a minute. That was nightmare fuel. And yeah, Nukem, someone stapled the receipts when matching the switches, and my switch was screen face up, no protection against the box. In fact, when I opened it, it had debris on it as if it was in hay. It is not a good box. That's why I'm saying, look, you know damn well if it gets shipped naked and not inside a box, taped up, bubble wrapped, the people are going to be stapling shit on top of it as it moves to different airports and shit. Nowhere, you might actually, you theoretically could be better off buying it in person and putting it in a backpack and then coming home, hey, how's it going? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, well, shoot, it depends where you live. Some stores don't want you walking in the store with a backpack, It was a GameStop. It totally happened, guys. It's not an urban legend, Nukem. Come on. All right, so this is Diva. Possibly an octopus?
Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're legendary, right? See, told you I had it. I'm Diva. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Looks like we're both having trouble deciding where to set up our tents. I mean, it's a pretty big decision. Of course, no matter where we settle, down on this little island, at least we'll be neighbors.
Wow. Okay. Whoa. We found a butt tree. All right. Don't seem to have a... Well, what? What is L doing? It's like making me stop dead. I don't have a jump, but I have a stop moving button or hop. What is this? Does every island have a peach native fruit? Can I put my tent on the beach? I guess I can. Oh, shoot. I can't turn that, maybe? The dude runs pretty good, but then he just like, you hit L, and he's just like, I'm done. Whoa, whoa, shoot. What's this? You started typing. Oh, this spot's too close to that rock. Like, he's gonna complain about everything, isn't he? Okay, here we go. Should I put my tent here? Yeah, kill those flowers. Then they'll... Emerson, this is a game you're supposed to own. This is a game you're supposed to drop 100 upon hundreds of hours. I've never played any of the ACs. The last AC I played was Assassin's Creed. And so I borrowed it from my library. I can keep it for a few weeks. You know, maybe. We'll see. Let me set up the tent. That's a big first step. I feel like you're going to end up with a house, though. You need like a workshop. You need like a lot of things happening. Tom Nook still needs to tell me a few things, so I'll go check this out. I seem to be making more progress here than I did in WWE. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, can I grab those? You want to grab the peach, don't you? Peach. Oh, I could eat a peach for hours. Maybe he's going to tell me how to grab stuff. Gather. Ah, legendary. You have found a suitable spot for your tent, hmm? You're the first one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. You know, since you're already done some scouting, the others may appreciate your assistance. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I don't think I can pick anything up yet, though. Believe me, I was on that A button. Alright, let's talk to... Oh, shoot. That was kind of a jump scare also.
Yo, I'm Antonio. You're legendary, right? Nice to meet you, honk. Yo, hey, you already set up your tent, huh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so I've gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this is a spot I'll do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, legendary?
Yeah, okay, you're a little close to me, but we can team up against Diva. Again, texture on them kind of looks better than I expected.
Yeah, you think so? Awesome. Okay then, how about we do a little visualization exercise together? If I put my tent here...
I'll try Y. I think I was hitting B to run.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, sure, looks great.
All right, looks like we have winner. I'm gonna put my tent down my stakes right here. Never look back, honk. Okay. That was a tough decision. You totally saved my glutes. I wonder how that Diva is doing. She might be having as much trouble as I am, so maybe you should go and see if she needs help.
Okay, we're gonna try to... No, there doesn't seem to be a pick this up yet. Full on, no pickup. Nope, tried every button. Oh, this is pretty low drama so far. Okay, here we go. Here's the jump scare. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Wait for it. Boom. Wow.
You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So you know this is my spot. Okay, I know, there's only so far I could throw a stick, but I'm liking this.
Alright, yeah, okay, yeah, good for you. We're all pretty close.
For real? You know? Well, if you're sure, actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here...
Okay, wow. Best viewers is here. Whoa, awesome.
Looks nice, don't it? Why don't you come inside, make yourself comfortable? Whoa. Yeah, awesome. From now on, this won't be just anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home. Sweet home. Oh, yeah. I need a big, strong, brick-nosed man to help me around the tent.
Right, right, like...
I can't believe I got such a wonderful spot. Oh, you rock, you know. Hold up. Does this mean you helped Antonio with his tent too? Whoa, you're seriously awesome, person.
Okay, I guess we're supposed to all be friends. Hey, someone's gonna stab someone in the back. They gotta. The Xbox gamer in me says that someone is selling you out. You'll be the first sacrifice. This is your fake character. This character gets sacrificed, then your brother of your character has to come to the island to figure out who's responsible.
I gotta be honest. When we first got here, I was kinda worried. There were far too few of us. But if you get to live here, with someone like you, I can totally rest easy. Oh, everyone else is probably waiting on us, so let's get back to the plaza. Yeah, no?
Alright. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. This is my fave game. Is it your fave game above Tears of the Kingdom? Welcome back, everyone. Spit all over your mouth. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, man, does the weather get bad and then you have to like repair the tent? I don't know, something's got to happen. Maybe not above Breath of the Wild, but maybe equal, really. You have Breath of the Wild ahead of Tears of the Kingdom? I mean, I can totally understand why. It really sets the tone, you know? Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? In statements with yes, so that you have to agree with them. Very evil. That is something like an evil contractor would do. Yes, right? Like, there's something about Tom Nook. I don't know. Something is not rubbing me the right way. This guy's hiding something. You know? Yeah, make Anna play Kirby Air Riders, right? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Diva, Tommy, and Antonio can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Legendary and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Legendary, would you come see me for a moment? Hello, Banjo. Well, yep. Look, you're sweeping dirt. Am I wrong? Can we think about this a little? Ah, Legendary. I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly, I have seen in the Nintendo shop there is a bandana that looks like his shirt, kind of. Like it has leaves with holes punched in them. Whatever that is, it's something like, there's like a bandana for this game. Tom Nook is a good boy. He's not bad. Okay. Also, guys, I do have some money at GameStop I need to spend. Should I put that on Xbox version of 007 First Light? Would we entertain that as a playthrough? I am trying to see if Yacht Club Games will give me Mina the Hollower. But I have GameStop gift cards I need to use before they shut them all down, you know, and I get nothing. So it's something to consider, but that would interfere with the possibility of doing Forza. And Forza, I don't know how much Forza I can really stomach. I don't know. It depends. I think Japan's probably the most intriguing setting, but yeah, that they've had in a while. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. There will be a poll tomorrow, okay, for next big playthrough, right? I think roughly 10 branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. Doesn't Justin Bieber have a song about peaches? And I know there's, I really love your peaches and want to shake your tree. Why? All right. Man, I've got deep pockets. That tree started moving. All right, so that's 4, right? I'm surprised we don't have a counter at the top screen. Whoa, what did I just snatch? It might have been a clue about the murder. Can I do anything with that butterfly? Maybe not yet. When I get enough branches, then I can start building an infrastructure. Get a factory. Oh wait, I'm snatching the plants, okay. Get some kind of factory going where I can make a butterfly net, right? Maybe the tree needs to have branches next to it to show that it's a branch tree. Give it another shake. I kind of like the music. The music has just got a chill quality to it. I don't even know what genre you'd call this. Chill. No, what do they call this type of game? A cozy island murder mystery or something? Like cozy island murder mystery music? You know, something like that. Yeah, Dizzy's good for the brain. Yeah, oh, was those weeds? Well, I mean, these might kind of be cabbages. I don't know. Leaves, weeds, here's flowers. Wow, that's like all one piece. All right, we got to be pretty close to 10. Let's see, 14, okay. Well, hold on, look at that. There's a hole in the ground, something dug there. We have an intruder. It's called a cozy game. It can't just be that. Like cozy something. A cozy spy thriller. Like, it just cozy by itself doesn't make sense. Where the hell are we going? Oh, I went too far up. Okay. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Vault. No Simone Biles, but eventually got off the vault. Here we go. Oh, good, Legendary. It looks like you've managed to collect the tree branches. Yes, you found even more than I asked for. And we all know the penalty for doing more than one is asked for. Sacrifice tonight. At nightfall, you know. Good thing you have GameStop gift cards that you can use. Well, yes, the Splatoon 3. Well, no, maybe Splatoon Raiders would be a good move. That'd probably be a good use, honestly. I might redeem like $50 of Nintendo gift card for like odds and ends stuff. And also Mina the Hollower I may have to go about Mina the Hollower that way. I don't know. I've got gift cards. Like, I'm pretty well covered on the games, or I could. Rumor is that they're going to give a release date to GTA 6 soon. So, and the rumor is it'll be $70 game. In the name of pleasing shareholders, they could honestly charge $500 and people would buy it. It would not hurt the company to charge an obscene amount of money for the game. People would buy it anyway. Like, let's not even kid ourselves. So it seems less scummy to give it like a reasonable price, you know, but I only needed the 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest at the sacrifice. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Alright, that's one. Now do another one. Yes, yes. That should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. This dude is not holding this. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but he's got like stumps with no paws. Kind of freaky. I've got hands. This guy is not even pawed, and the tree is like right there, and it's kind of bothering me. It's a little too freaky. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh ho, yes, yes. And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. Human remains. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seemed to be abundant here. They look like peaches, they smell like peaches, and they even taste like peaches, but they're brains. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine peaches. So you will collect 6 of them for me, or else... I thought you said you pre-ordered Splatoon, right? No. I pre-ordered Star Fox. Do a barrel roll. I pre-ordered that. I will probably get Splatoon Raiders. That would probably make for a good use of GameStop gift cards. The 007 First Light, that is a kind of game that you can see taking a pretty hard hit on discount within the month of release. So I just don't know what we're going to do next. Big, as far as big playthrough. I'm happy for any fruit tree as long as they're not Bradford pears. I know the feeling. Oh, you know what sucks? Cottonwood. Whole backyard is just full of cottonwood. My nose is got goo in it all the time. My eyes itch. I can't see down the street. It's like fog. Please, Nukem, talk his ear off tomorrow. Let Anna have her one night of fun. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. Now, I'm sure that you don't need much more guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing peaches, you can press A to shake it. Then just pick up the fruit. Without asking permission, I'm sure you'll have plenty of peaches for us all in no time. And how many does he want? Oh boy, give it to me shakes, I might have killed it. Alright, we gotta find a good use. Alright, well there's only so many of us, like 6 of us, right? So... Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you, being the only person here with hands. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those peaches off your hands and get started on the preparations. I swear peaches do not look like butts that much. Yeah, that's making the review. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. We're doing a mini Wicker Man. I can see it right now. Let's get started with the festivities. Chant with us in unison. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman, Oh ho! Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned. We're almost an hour in. Ooh, sorry guys. But that doesn't mean we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore. But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we shall be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we shall put it to a vote. Majority rules. So take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. All right, let's go with Kaneda Wong. I think that's a pretty good island name, if you ask me. Kaneda Wong. The legendary Kaneda Wong. You son of a... Okay, hold on. Why give me so many more dashes to trick me into thinking I can name this longer? Like, why do that to me? Those look way more like butts than real peaches do. Real peaches, you're like, oh, is that an apple? No, it's a peach. This, it's like, that ass, you know? It's not the same thing. It's what Billy Bob Thornton tried to say.
Sort of opened a can of whoop up.
A can of whoop up, right? Okay, Kaneda Wong, let's do it. Yes, All right, is everyone ready? Let's see if I can win this vote. Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time, not taking turns or holding the conch. Ready? Go. That was a lot to take in. What splendid variety. Yes, yes. Each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you think is best. Let's all clap for only the one we said ourselves. Legendary seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Legendary suggested Kaneda Wong. That's a lot of clapping, except Tom does not look too enthused. Wow, that's an overwhelming positive response, each and every one of you. Does this ever backfire? Do they say, you wanted to call it Death Island? I think not. Like, does it ever backfire? Opening a can of whoop up. Yep. Peaches, man, do not look like the way the internet emoji wants you to think they are. You know? I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Kaneda Wong. Okay, sounds great. Absolutely, it rocks. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Kaneda Wong. Well, Legendary, since you've proven yourself by naming Kaneda Wong, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. They let you name it that? Jeez. The eggplant also probably doesn't look as much like the emoji. Yeah, I mean, things happen, right? Emojis, I think that the plant, the fruit emojis exist for what they think it looks like more so than for people to talk about gathering peaches, you know? Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Kaneda Wong. Ah, yes, dictator. A title that suits me. Legendary, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for our neighbors? A word or two. So, we've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late. So let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand. What is that? Are they drinking sand? This does not look good. We're gonna poison Legendary. It's fresh juice made from peaches of our resident representative harvest on this very island. Then without further ado, a toast to Kaneda Wong and the happiness of its residents. Seems like the tutorial's over. Or no? Longevity peach. Maybe they're doing certain peaches that I'm not aware of. There's an eggplant statue. And then Nintendo's gonna act all innocent about that, right? Talk to Tom Nook again. Is there a reason why his name's Tom Nook? Is that a play on words I'm supposed to be picking up? Ah, Legendary. Having a good time, yes? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. It's so weird for me getting answers from you guys as soon as I'm done talking, because when I was, for quite a while, I was doing this on Twitch, Xbox, and there's like a minute delay between live and the chat, you know, and I mean, shoot, it was awful for conversations. It was like talking to someone on the moon, you know? I was thinking like Tanuki, maybe. That's the closest I was. But even then, it seems like a reach, doesn't it? Maybe I'll do that. Sounds good to me. But first, you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Maybe if I said I would take a sleeping bag, I would have already had a sleeping bag. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A, and when you're ready, you can move them to crawl into bed. You've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can. Yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Legendary. Oh, you brought a tambourine. If only I had the option. Crawl, wombats, and binturongs. I don't know what a binturong is. Oh, cool lighting. Okay, so let's see. Camp cot portable. Why would portable radio look like that? Okay, so let's see. Can we take that out? Nice. And why? No. Run and jump on it. Okay, so that's how I did it. Wombats have square-shaped poo. So what's a binturong? I don't think he looks that much like a Tanuki suit. It's kind of even a stretch to really call it a raccoon, but the raccoon Tanuki look is more brown in Mario 3 than it is in the raccoons I typically see, which are black and white, gray, right? They're extinct relatives of wombats that weighed 4,000 pounds. So I don't need to be worried about a binturong, but yeah, that's something. Rest my head for a little while. Rest. I didn't request a pillow. I have a feeling you can't die in this. Like, this will be a deathless run, a no-death run. Oh my goodness. Ben Shapiro, the dog. Maybe this dog should be voiced by Ben Shapiro, guys. Let me see if I can do this. They aren't extinct. They are known as bear cats. Literally look at as you can imagine. They also smell like popcorn. How do you know they smell like popcorn? This is based on a real time, please don't time travel. What? Don't time travel. All right, KK Slider is played by Ben Shapiro, okay? So it looks like you decided to make your own way in the world. Okay, get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way, right, Daddy-O? You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. Okay, this is kind of tough. The world was made for exploring, you know. Living free, being out there is a great feeling. Yeah. But take it from me as a cat who's been on the road. That's a dog. That is not a cat. Being by your lonesome can grind on your soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling in this crazy world is Squaresville without pals. Yeah, man, friends and where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself, but my bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up and to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave about my friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some of your friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, in an island paradise with your best pals, it sounds pretty cool to groovy to me. Cool, when you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. In sync with real time. So it'll be dark because it's 8:45. Is that what we're doing here? You can change the system to fast forward in game time. Sorry, Emerson, but it's the best way to play. Oh no, Emerson's new here. I think we should, if the game intended for you to play it real time, maybe that's the way one should do it, you know? Emerson's way. Oh, we get to that. Otherwise, our next hour will be eaten up with nonsense. Hold on. Okay. Vaughn, no time travel until I can walk you through it. Okay. Longevity peaches are a peach-shaped bun filled with a sweet paste and have a bright pink color. I want one. I'm not a fan of peaches, but that does sound kind of appealing. That is definitely not a cat. I don't know if it looks like a marten. It looked to me like a bulldog. Emerson is from our Discord. Hold up. Wait a sec. What does one mean by our Discord? What does that mean? Is there a new legendary badass Discord that I'm not aware of? There's a fan club of me that I'm not even in or something. Stop bad-mouthing I'm not a fan of peaches. It just, that Joker song is just such a turnoff for peach lore, you know? Okay, actually, you know what? How come we don't run into girls named Peach, given the popularity of Princess Peach Toadstool, right? I don't get that. Nintendo Fanboy Headquarters Discord. I hadn't heard of that. The Discord that Retrofusing Gamer created for me and his subscribers. So, and it's called Nintendo Fanboy Headquarters. Bit of a mouthful. Do you guys call it the NFH, maybe? Legendary. Are you in there? I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. Ah, but I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes, I'll be here when you're ready. But don't make me wait. Yes, yes. Okay, oh. The game weirdly does not say hit A, hit B. It's not telling me to push any buttons. I have mail, it looks like. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? A brand new day. Slept that long? Oh ho ho. Yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. How is this the Elon Musk of this place? In this game's lore, this guy must be like the rich dude, you know? Like, surely he has better things to do than hang out with Legendary, right? The game has 4 seasons, and we're kind of in spring right now. So I guess in real time, we're in spring, and you can't go to winter until you're actually in winter. Is that what they mean by that? Seasons for the Northern Hemisphere, right? Emerson's also a member of my Discord, Banjo's Garage, a motorsport-centric server. Nice. Hey, Banjo. Was doing a little bit of lawn work today, just minor stuff, and a BMW M2 came down the street in front of my house. And I was like, that was no ordinary BMW. Then I was surprised. The M2 starts at just under 60 grand with 480 horsepower. And that's pretty surprising because the Dark Horse Mustang starts at like 65 grand for 500 horsepower, making a pretty compelling price to horsepower. And it's like 72.45 for a Corvette that is just under 500. I think they're actually getting for a boost this coming model, or I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of wild to think that there's a BMW M out there that is like the performance bargain. Now, the M2 CS has like 500 some horsepower. I think a good bit more, but it starts at just under 100,000, which I recall being like a kind of sweet spot where you could get Porsche 911s, but not anymore. Shoot. If you got a Porsche 911 that has a G in the title, it's like 300K. It's like, what? It's the GTS. It's not even a GT2 or some shit. You know, it's like, doesn't matter. It's a lot. Oh, everything is so out of whack with price, man. So out of... price of everything is so upside down that, you know, to Newcomb's credit, he's talking about like the shareholders want the Switch 2 price cranked up. They've got room to play with. I don't like the price getting cranked up. I don't like hardware becoming more expensive as it gets older in its lifespan. That seems pretty wrong. But look at the game that PlayStation and Xbox are playing, where it's like, this shit's going to cost you $1,000 now. Screw you guys. Early adopters win. When have early adopters ever won on electronics? They're winning now, damn it. Yeah, new Carreras. It's insane. First of all, I don't even like the way the new 911s look. I wouldn't mind a 991 or... I don't know. Yeah, maybe the 991 was the last good look, but even then it's so big. I mean, obviously 993 is where it's at. Do you get to drive around 993s, or do they call them a roof in Forza 6? You know, you probably do get some older ones because they've got that tuner in Japan. What is it, like RWB? I think. I don't know how they pronounce it. Like Raw Baby. Isn't there a game called that also? Like Raw Baby Y, or I don't... Back on topic. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, Anna's like, get back on with this. All right. All right, Nook phones. This guy's rich. We got it. He gave me a phone so that he can track me. I want to make sure I'm working right. It's working right. So could you try turning it on for me? I do not like the Enzo. Sorry. That was kind of the beginning of the fall for Ferrari design. After the Enzo, everything got kind of jacked up looking. Like the 360 I can kind of work with, but then the Enzo comes on the scene, and then next thing you know, you got a 612 Scaglietti and everything trying to do these over-the-top headlights. I don't care for the Enzo. Yeah, roof. R-U-F. It's pronounced roof. I think they usually license that in games instead of Porsche, but I could be mistaken. I think maybe Porsche is... Maybe because we're not really making Need for Speed games anymore. Maybe Porsche no longer has a deal with EA. I don't know. Good, good. Let's look at you. Well, it looks like you're getting good reception as well. Should I be getting good reception on a deserted island? I don't see no tower. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Legendary, have you ever used a smartphone before?
Sure have.
Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easy to operate. Easier to operate? So is it a Rascal? No, a Jitterbug. That's what it is, right? I do like the F355, but it has an engine out service at like 20,000 miles. 10 years, 20,000 miles makes him pretty much unownable. So by comparison, the 360 Modena, you'd be better off. Though I prefer the styling of the 355, I will say. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate. Yeah, okay, I read that. Oh yes, we simply remove most of the features. Ho ho ho. You cannot call your loved ones. Ah, yes, yes. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally that would be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus that would not be free. Okay. Is this an app you're supposed to download on your phone, Anna? It's called Island Life 101, and it is a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try? There is no app. No app for this game, huh?
Forget about it.
It's just game tips, okay.
I don't need no help.
Okay, I'll need you to put out your Nook phone again so I can send you the app. Doing a little NFC amiibo action here. Oh, it jiggled. Island Life 101. Perfect, perfect. You've now got the Island Life 101 app as well. You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive,
I kinda like his red slippers.
All right, I didn't get to pick my footwear, did I? Or shirt. That's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. It's your itemized bill. So this includes everything: airfare, accommodations, labor tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing your grand total. He was evil. I knew it. Modest sum of 49,800 bells. That's not quite as much as a dark horse, but are you shitting me? Oh, good one, Legendary. Wait, you're being serious? Yes, of course. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods or services here on Canada Wong. But there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course. Well now, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. I'm trying to play the game. You can't buy different. You can buy different clothes later. Okay, because right now I kind of look like John Candy. Nook mileage. Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Canada Wong. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fee. And much more. You're the asshole who gave me a phone and then charged me. So the bottom line is you'll need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fee, but with this new service, would you believe it, it all comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within the Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just by traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Canada Wong and a client of Nook Inc. This guy is a con artist. I shouldn't be that happy. I just got taken to the cleaners. My new life is underway, and I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Except jump and swim. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the auto. This is the one game that has like special parameters. Like sometimes when I'm adjusting settings in the Switch, it's like this all applies except for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm like, what? And it's like, do you want to change this? Doesn't apply. Do you want to move some data? It doesn't apply to. And I'm like, it's crazy. Your 2 hours start. No, it does not. No, I have about 30 minutes. Then I gotta go watch the thunder. Oh, thunder! Thunder! Do not touch the power button when you see the auto save indicator in the top right corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing minus. So, ready to wrap things up now? Save and end. Okay. If you hit B twice, it went to keep playing and backed out. That's kind of useful. Okay, so here we go. We have... I guess it's always going to be nighttime when we play this, huh? Nintendo sent me a gift. Dear friends, it's been 25 years since 1401. It was... What the hell's that? It was said better than 1 is 2, better than 2 is 4, better than 4 is many, and there are so many of you now. Thank you. Enjoy your islands your way. Sincerely, Nintendo. April 2001. Jeez, if I can just go back to then. Wow. And I could have gotten these sunglasses for way more money than I had at the time, but, you know, what are we saying? Dear Legendary, congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we would like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy from Nintendo. Place in pocket. And that gift is... I'm missing something? What's the gift? Can I push him off? Kind of. Can I push him in the water? No, not quite. Here.
Oh, Legendary, it's great to see you. This campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. Anything. For the time being, I'll be out here about checking in for everyone. see how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop by me and chat.
Okay. I thought we picked this up. Yeah, X. Okay, my presents. A leaf statue. Simple DIY workbench. I don't know who to thank for which. I guess both of them are from Nintendo, right? So, I guess I can put it anywhere I want, right? It has a nice glow to it. I guess I can pick it back up, right? And then put it in here. That might be a little cumbersome. Yeah, I need a bug net. I want to catch me a... I'd like to catch me a butterfly before we wrap things up. Make that a little bit of a goal. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't realize you could rotate. No, no, no. I didn't want to... No. Okay, come on, back. Put the radio down, too. Well, I think we should put the radio outside. Oh, no rotation. Oh, whoa, 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 wait.
Yo, I'm so pumped about the spot you helped me pick up. For my tent. Thanks for the push. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Honk. Oh, right. I've got something here for you. Honk. Thanks again for finding a place for my place.
Butterfly net? A hat, you asshole. I want your butter. Can I beat him with the brim of my hat and take his net?
That outdoor hat is perfect for Kaneda Wong. You can try it on by pressing X to open up your pockets. And then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. You can always change later if you need to work it out, honk.
This guy is going to help you get your glutes in order. Like, we're going to do, like, burpees and stuff, me and Antonio. All right, let's put our hat on so that he'll think I'm cool. Oh, my lord, that is not what I thought it was. Oh. I saw a red and blue baseball cap. Instead, I got some kind of girl hat. What the freak? Okay, you gonna give me a butterfly net, buddy?
How's it going, honk?
Let's talk about butterflies.
Hey, isn't that the hat I gave you? Looks great. Really shows off your head muscle, honk.
This guy is gonna say honk at the end of everything, isn't he? I'm not really too bothered by the 30 FPS. You know, obviously there isn't like a gameplay reason for things to be higher. Can I go inside? Looks like no one's here. Time to loot. No? You can't walk in and thieve? Alright, I gotta find a way to cross. Because I accidentally chose an island with a huge unusable area. We've got to build a bridge. Geo, if you can change the color of your name on the screen, it would be really helpful. It's just something about that is not easy to read on my thing that I look at for the keeping track. The game, it's a chill, cozy, whatever game. Like orange would be fine, or anything lighter maybe. I don't even know how you guys do that. Okay, are you gonna let me fish?
Wow, my heart's really racing. I hope the fish can't hear it.
This weird gal. Oh wait, ZL. What's that? Camera. Camera. Take pictures using various filters and effects. Pictures will be saved to the album on the home menu and other users. Okay, yeah. Can't. It's not really a you take the picture type of thing. Hold on, hold on. R is eyes, but that's not changing the point of view. I guess that's the picture we took. Can't do anything till you click the workbench card. Okay, got it. Alright, let's head back down. And to my... keep forgetting where it is. We probably want the workbench inside, don't we? I don't need these guys seeing what I'm working on. Learn? Is this a DIY recipe? I wonder how I can memorize it. Can't do anything until you click on the workbench card. Click learn. I did. I guess those are bells in the bag. Yeah, it's. I think Emerson dropped by because I'm playing this. Just bring it is probably like, yeah, you know what? He's not playing that wrestling game anymore. I'm out of here. And then Banjo's like, this isn't a racing game. And Nowhere's like, why is his shirt still on? Okay, here, let's put a bench outside. Maybe that'll work. Aw, man, that tent looks so nice. He's got elevated platform and everything. Jerk. What do we got in here? Can't tell what that is. Is that a dog panting, Dawn? Ah, legendary. Welcome, welcome. Now that is a workbench. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Well, let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. We can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little island paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes, yes. Oh, one more thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. This is like when you're on a cruise and they make you do a bunch of like summer camp activities. You know, everybody go to the painting class. We're going to finger paint. Does this look more interesting? Are they almost the same? They're both like cozy murder mysteries or something. Yeah, now that's readable. That's readable. Anna's montage is a little tougher to read, but it's not a huge problem. It's not like the problem I was having. Oh wait, is that an ATM? Oh, how could I forget? I should give you a brief explanation on that terminal. That is our Nook Stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Legendary. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed, yes, yes. Welcome to Nook Stop Multimedia Terminal for Nook Inc. Once per day, accessing a Nook Stop will award you bonus daily miles. Day 1, 50 miles. Okay. Well, we've got 4,950 to go. Please select from the following services. I think I'm good. Thank you for your patronage. That looks like a coin star or a... I don't even know. Your house is already big in Tamagotchi life. At the beginning in this game, you start off in a tent. Yeah, you gotta feel like you gotta make progress. You know, if you start off with a house, like I feel like that's kind of the problem with The Sims. It's kind of like you have a house with all these dudes in it. And I just see a spider on the ground. Damn it. Hold up, I've got to smash this thing. I get brown recluses. What color am I? Pink and easy to read. I get brown recluses and I'm probably immune to them, but I probably need to smash this guy, so. Smoke fog machine fell down, kind of. Of course, by the time I walk to the brown recluse, it climbs underneath my Switch 2 TV light stand, so now I can't get it. You have chosen roaches. Please, no. No, I have brown recluse on occasion. That's about it, really. No like mouse issue, you know, nothing like that. But yeah, we get the bad spiders in Kansas. We do. I see you discovered my DIY bench. See, I don't have a bench. I have instructions to use something on a bench, I feel like. But by the time I walked over, the guy was gone. He's going to come out. And then he's going to be like on my feet in 10 minutes, you know? Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life. So, shall I put you down for the next available session? Sure. I think we can probably finish this session and then that would be it, right? You should put in a cup. I don't have a cup available. I'd have to eat the rest of my Reese's Pieces, throw this over it, which I couldn't reach it that way. It was in front of my Xbox Series X, which is on the floor, next to the power AC adapter for my camera. And it needed to not move, and then I could have hit it, but instead it just took off. So, Christopher Walken, I think you're a little punk because you haven't gotten age of imprisonment yet. What are you waiting for? Do I have to pay you a visit? Men should always have a cup nearby. I wasn't going to chug the rest of my Red Bull and try to catch it in this little hole. Give me a break. What's your favorite console? That is a tough call, especially with backwards compatibility now, right? Very tough. I don't even know if I could really power rank consoles. You kind of need to judge them in their day. And a console can only be good as good as its software in many cases, right? But people who place the 360 high are bullshit artists. People who place the 360 high didn't have 6 of them break on you like I did. Didn't have a day one Xbox that didn't last a week. He owes you a whole hour and a half. Oh man, yeah, I don't think we're going to get very far here, Anna. Tomorrow we'll do more. We'll do more of this tomorrow if you're available. Or if you're not, we can do something else and then come back to this. Yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Okay, you are available. I think tomorrow we'll be able to play together, right? Or we'd still have a lot of tutorial. Welcome to my DIY workshop. I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, hmm? It only cost you 50,000 miles. When you see how simple it is, DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today, we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials, Maybe we can get to play together if everyone would shut the F up. Okay. Okay, so I have a recipe for the workbench, right? Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let's get started crafting. Oh, okay. I thought we were just doing the thing in craft the fishing rod. To begin, select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Craftable fishing rod, got it. I want that butterfly net though. We have the tree branches, we can make this happen. Let's do it. Nice little jump cut right there. I made a flimsy fishing rod. That doesn't look like a fishing rod, that looks like a tackle box. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. What did he do? That'll be 6,000 yen. I mean, like, this guy, like, I'll stand over here and you push the A button twice, and there you go. You did all the work. Pay me. You know? I think you'll get a net after this. Okay. I like 360 games, but beyond pissed off, it had major reliable issues. Major. People who there's something going on right now where people are talking up the 360, elevating it like peak Xbox. It's not. Okay. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? We're doing an airdrop. Nice, it kind of shook a little. Nope. Well, actually, you know what? The game is on Amazon Prime, and I could just kind of start watching it in progress or from the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I might have my phone on Do Not Disturb right now and be getting like lit up by my mom. Weren't you going to watch the game? And then I'll be like, well, now I don't know. So I don't know. You can just have that basketball game playing on your phone in the background while you play this game. Do I have the charge for that? I don't. Here's the thing. LeBron James has been like my nemesis for 23 years. Our feud goes back to 1996. And I need to see his ass get kicked by the team my dead gamer grandma would have been rooting for. Do you understand? And this is game 4. This is possible elimination game. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. I don't want it. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips.
Send nudes.
I don't know who the hell Ronaldo or Messi are. I'm American. Are those painters? Renaissance? I've heard of Michelangelo. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. Yes. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. The trouble with trying to watch a game not in live is that people start ruining that shit as soon as you open up. As soon as you open up a browser, scores at the top of the damn thing or whatever. You make the mistake of opening up IG or X, people are already ruining all the shit. It's bad. Soccer's barely a sport. Like, it's barely a sport, and it's certainly not organized. Kick the ball around and see if it goes into the giant trash can, industrial trash can, you know, like, shaped goal. Like, the goalie's kind of got a hard job, you know, like, guard this giant expanse behind you. Well, it's not popular in America because we have real sports in America. That's kind of the problem, Gyro. When you have a country with real sports, you don't play soccer. Our best do not play soccer. Okay, we've got to go catch a fish here. Okay. Not fishing anymore, are we? You know, being tied to nighttime, I may have a tough time. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Oh, shoot me. Okay, gotta hold the button. Hold. Are we doing it? Are we doing it? I think we're doing it. Maybe? Yes? Okay, now what? Maybe it's as soon as it bites, you have to hit A. I mean, look, the poor nations will play it because of the equipment being cheap. But there isn't a lot of excitement in it. There is... The only reason the excitement exists is because of the localization of the team. That's my town. That's why I'm rooting for them. You don't want international sports in the United States. Because, like, countries have rivalries. Can't see. Shoot. Countries have rivalries that are, like, serious. And you would rather things just be kind of casual from a sports rival city instead of, we used to be in war with your country. Now you guys are here to watch soccer. Oh, what do you know? There's a riot. Who would have guessed? All right, he's not seeing it because it's not in front of him. This jerk is following me. Okay, I see the game you're playing. He's kind of getting sucked out. Eventually, here we go. No? Oh, F. Bobber has to be in front. Okay, yes. Gotta find a fish. Huh? What's that? You have to wait for him to make a loud noise. Look at it. I got one! Yes. I caught a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Fish looks pretty nice. Has that weird fish eye look thing happening. When you hear the plunk. Okay, got him. This will really impress everybody. Gotta show off. Check it out, losers. You called it flimsy, did you? Well, look at this. Yeah, I'm the king. I shall provide. Isn't that what Leonardo DiCaprio said in The Beach? Okay, we should probably wrap there for tonight. We did, hold on, is that a thing? Oh, how silly of me to forget. I need to give you a brief instruction on that box there. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, you'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking out what you want. Free stuff, cardboard box, a stick. People were like, I don't want that cardboard box. Did you like the GameCube more? I never played more than a little tiny bit of the GameCube. I think the only thing I ever played on GameCube was maybe like 30 minutes of Double Dash and had a pretty good time. And that was really it. So let's put the cardboard box and the fish in my... Can I throw the fish in the fire? Is it gonna get old? Is the fish gonna get old in real time and start smelling? Keep the cardboard box and don't sell it. You'll need it later. I think the GameCube was in a weird place where they were trying to do the digital media stuff. But they weren't committed to the full-size DVD player. You know, it was just kind of a weird thing. All right, I gotta find a space for the cardboard box. Looks like I can't really move things. It just kind of gets placed, doesn't it? Oh, I can turn. Hold on. I guess this one's heavy. What are you doing over there? Okay, can you shuffle? Turn. Click learn on the workbench. I don't have many GameCube games. Yeah, I have. I guess people have pretty good memory of the games on there, but I don't know too much of them. I play Double Dash. You know, like that's about all I can really speak for there. Click learn. Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workstation? Where's the learn button? Campfire, flimsy net. Are these the things you wanted me to learn? Is this good? Need materials. Oof. What about this? We just need branches. We've got a few minutes before tip-off, guys. N64, that is console I'm fairly knowledgeable on too, but I abandoned it really quick. Like, you know, I played GoldenEye. Probably the last game I really played much on it was probably Ocarina of Time. And even then, as Ocarina of Time was coming out, was at Walmart on the kiosk for the PlayStation, got introduced to Metal Gear Solid, blew my mind, and then all of a sudden, it was kind of like, wait a minute. Is Ocarina of Time really the game we're looking forward to this holiday season? Ooh. Oh shoot. Maybe you can die. Let me in, shit. Alright, I don't think I took any damage. Oh man, now the cute octopus girl's not gonna talk to me. I like GameCube for NSO. Oh, F. Is that gonna go down if he sleeps? Maybe I can take that cone now? What even is that? A wasp nest. Hey guys, look what I found. Show off the wasp nest. That's what I need to do. Check it out, guys.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Ah, legendary. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. How about wasps? Oh, wait, well, shoot. I didn't look. Ah, yes, what should you do? That is a question. Well, this island is a diverse habitat for many interesting creatures, you know, other than us. Oh, yes, yes, you can catch all kinds of insects and fish in your... if you practice with your net and fishing rod. See that? The game's like you should have turned it off and walked away for you got stung by the wasp. I'd be most curious to see any creatures that you do catch. By all means, bring them to me. Oh yeah? Check this out. Oh, you dick. I really can't show that off. Can I throw that in somebody's tent? Hold on, is his eye still messed up? It is. Alright, so I'm gonna have to craft ointment, aren't I? Alright, well we'll stop there. I got stung in the freaking eyes. And I don't know if he's supposed to sleep it off or what. Please click the workbench card in your pocket. I didn't see such a thing. Simple DIY workbench. Learn. I've already done this. Okay, sweet. I learned a DIY recipe for... Where the... I did that and it didn't do anything. So is he gonna make a workbench? You have to buy medicine. So I have a messed up eye now. Oh, and then he puts the... He's like, he thinks he's gonna go fishing. Can I make a workbench at the workbench? If I don't treat the eye thing, does it eventually spread? Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Let's craft a workbench from the workbench. That totally makes sense. No, I don't have the materials. All right, well, here, we'll hit the minus and we'll call it a day. Keep playing the game. You don't have to watch LeBum lose for the millionth time, dude. If you get stung a second time, you'll pass out. Really? I don't know. What am I supposed to do next? Just look around the island? Let my phone charge a little bit more here. How did the Cavs thing go? Cavs Pistons. Anna is certainly not naked and sad. Come on now. Oh, 49 seconds left. Down by 8. That's a tough order right there. Okay, let's see if I can do something about the damn eye. Right now, you should sell as many fish and weeds as you can. Who would I sell to? Is this what you sell to? Terminal following services. Nook shopping. Go get more materials. Oh, Lord, I've got no... Oh, dude, those sunglasses don't look too dissimilar to the... I mean, it's kind... Well, a little bit. Don't sell all the weeds. You can sell yet until you build the store. Oh. What's ABD? Always be discounting. Please select a deposit. Shoot. Okay, I'm signing off. I'm going to go get me some stuff. I guess this game came out about 6 years ago, huh? Because like I was looking for like the category, oh, and it was like saying stuff. I'm sure that holding this is not helping me. Maybe I should put away my unequip. Practice using your net. I haven't built the net yet. I would like to grab a butterfly. That would probably be a good way to end things. But butterflies are, ooh, they are out at night. Except maybe that's a moth. Surely that's a moth, but yes. Oh, I need branches for the net, don't I? Shoot. I mean, I got like all the available branches. I kind of made a mistake picking the island that was a little isolated because it has like an island inside of it. Oh no. Does one really beat this game? I thought this was designed in a way in which one doesn't beat it. I'm wondering if that reloads these branches. Branch drops. I heard a clink, clink. I'm not really sure what that was. Coin. Good, about time I found something like that. Here we go. The tree dropped a leaf. Go get it. Huh. Okay, let's see if... Pay your mortgage. This guy wants me to pay a lot of money, Cavafax. This guy's like, oh yes, I gave you a phone and all this other stuff, and look at how much money it cost me. Okay, can I get that net? I think I'm close, right? A flimsy net. Here we go. You can make up to 10 or something, whatever. Let's just try to do this. Is Cavafax, are you being like the landlord, the Russian landlord in Spider-Man 2? Rent? My daughter's gonna make you a cake if you don't pay your rent. Okay, can I not take that out? Come on. The nerdy girl with cookies from Spider-Man 3. I think it was Spider-Man 2. I thought she made a cake and then sat there and watched Peter Parker eat a cake in Spider-Man 2. It was very weird. Like, didn't have much of anything to do with the movie. It was almost trying to like tease you with him having like a different love interest for a second. Got it. Yes. I caught a moth and I had a ball doing it. The leaf just says drop. Nerdy girl with cookies. No, I remember weird stuff happening in 3. She's on 3 too, giving Peter Parker cookies. He slowly gets consumed by... Is she in 3? Very weird, angular, skinny broad. I don't... Formal paper is a Picture you can hang on the wall of your house. I think he's learning more and more craft items here, but... Can I show them my moth? Check it out, boys. Yeah. Bird Girl. Was she actually a Marvel superhero in disguise? They just didn't get enough movies in for her to become Bird Girl. Okay, I think we're going to wrap things up there, guys. It looks like games are going to be starting here. I'm going to have to make medicine next time. We never really did get that Dr. Connors. Instead, we recasted Dr. Connors and made a weird-looking lizard man. You know, that's just kind of the way it is. So... Save and end. Saving, do not touch. Save complete. See you later. I don't know which doctor. I mean, one Dr. Connors was missing an arm, and they were like teasing it. You know, like 3 movies. This guy looks like he might be Lizard. We might get to work on this, and then not really. We didn't cast a big enough actor, you know? Now that's going to do it for tonight, guys. We will hit some more of this. We have medicine to purchase. I will come back tomorrow. This game's going to be pretty late and stuff. And then I probably need to watch a movie and eat some popcorn and other things. The feud go... Look, I've mentioned it before. I accidentally fell and pushed into a guy that got injured in middle school who would then go on to forfeit while leading the high school slam dunk competition, giving LeBron James the victory, and thus astroturfing him as the greatest of all time, and we've never lived it down since, and I have to see his butt get beat by the Thunder. It must be done. If you made it this far, wait until marriage counseling.